This video will change the way you operate your service accommodation business in 2021. Now, I'm here to share you 3 things that I learned myself and fellow operators that I've helped last year. Over 35, we're heading to about 15 operators in 2021. We've changed this 3 things that's really shift change our service accommodation business, and also wanted to share this with you guys in this video. The first thing that we learned in 2020 was clarity of opportunities. Now, what I mean by that is when the first lockdown started, a lot of people or operators didn't know what they were doing. A lot of people were giving their properties back purely because 2 markets that's been talked heavily is leisure market and contractors markets, right? Which is great because when we started in the early days of service accommodation business, that's what was making a lot of people a great return. But moving into the clarity of opportunity in 2020, a lot of operators that worked with me, what we kept looking at was there's a destination that you've invested in, and rather than focusing on those 2 leisure and your business travelers or contractor, how about looking at different businesses that's still available or different guests that you would still attract to your business? Now, that was one of the biggest things we learned in 2020 was there's a huge clarity of opportunity if you can create in your short-term rental business, which will ideally get you those bookings and the customers, the guests that you really want to attract into your short-term rental business. The second thing I want to share in this video is the guest booking behaviors and experience. Now, I must say I would want to stress this a lot, that not a lot of people are actually talking about guest booking experience and behaviors. Now, do you know what? Probably the best idea I can share you is let's talk about Amazon. Now, I've really loved Amazon for years and the way they've evolved as a business, but if you look at how over the lockdown they've really studied their customers' experience on the app, and secondly, if you've noticed how they've evolved their app as you go over the last few years, right? Now, what I've realised in our service accommodation and short-term rental business, which me and my team, we've taken a lot of time putting all this together in our brand builder, is we've realised that our guests online have booking experience, and that's based on the data that we get from Airbnb or Google. We also then study about how they're booking with you and how long they're staying with you and all that sort of experience and behaviours that our customers actually have online. Now, if you're a short-term rental operator or if you're a service accommodation provider, what you're going to realise is a lot of people, or 90% of operators, they actually just list a property online. They never think about how your customers are actually going to see you online and what sort of experience you're giving them through those online presence. So a great learning that me and most of the clients I worked with in 2020 moving into 2021, we actually put the guest behaviors and the experience of their booking habits in front of everything we do, and that is what we learned, and that's what I want to share you in this video. There is so many other things that you probably have learned, or if you're looking to start on service accommodation business, you will know of. But this is my final thing I want to share in this video is you have to start thinking profit pricing. And that's what we've learned, or many of my clients actually, we've not only learned but delivered month in, month out with clients that we've worked with. And every single operator, it could be yourself who's watching this, everyone start thinking about the nightly rates. And remember, when you first start your service accommodation business, you will start looking at some of the nightly rates, and as a result of that, you're thinking, well, how much can I charge a guest on your specific 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, or even bigger properties, and thinking, okay, well, this is my minimum nightly rate. But what you've got to realise is those nightly rates are a reflection of your profit that you want to make at the end of the month. Now, it does not matter if you're letting out or if your occupancy rate is only 45% or if your occupancy rate is 100%, you still want to think about the profit at the end. Now, one thing I've shared with my brand builder client is this tool that I created to start thinking differently. And I must say, really put this into place that a lot of SA operators have still got the mindset of actually only thinking nightly rates, and what they think is, well, if I don't charge that, I'm not going to make profit. Actually, it's not about that. It's, well, I can charge X amount of money times it by 30 nights, or even times it by 25 nights, which you're going to get booked for. And as a result of that, you're going to make X amount of profit, which is £500 to £1,000 a month. Now, if you've got that in place, you can reverse engineer your pricing to make sure, and also your occupancy rate, to actually make sure that you achieve the right profit at the end of the month with that property. So guys, that is my third thing I wanted to share. Please start thinking about profit pricing rather than nightly rate. So these are the three things I wanted to share in this video, which is clarity of opportunity, your guest booking experience or habits online, and profit pricing. If you can get all that three into your current existing SA business, or if you're looking to start service accommodation business, make sure you're looking at these three things that we've really evolved in 2020, moving into 2021. Now, if you're running a SA business already, please make sure you take this into your current business and start implementing it. However, if you're looking to start your service accommodation business, this is going to really evolve the way you're actually going to operate straight away, and also change the way you're going to learn about service accommodation business. So look, you might have furthermore questions about those topics. I'd love you to comment down below if there's anything that you're not sure about, you don't understand, or some of you watching might never even have heard of these topics in your SA trainings or operating business. So I would love you to comment down below any questions that you have. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe to my channel, and I will be back with another video soon.